Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today's our daily reading. It's Wednesday. I believe it's Wednesday. Yeah. So I changed up my workout schedule, but I'm going to even change it again so that I'm going in the evenings. I can start doing more recordings. And I can't believe how much I've kind of missed the routine of sitting here and doing the readings, getting connected with cards every morning. So I'm changing it up. Who knows? I have not found, I'm enjoying the workouts because I feel much better, and I've actually lost a total of 13 pounds, so quite a bit of weight. But the problem is the change of the routine, and now that it's not as dark, because I kind of live in a rural part of Tennessee, so it's really dark when it's dark. Really dark, so driving at night is not fun. But now that the time's changing and it stays lighter longer, I thought I'm going to do the evening classes. Also keeps me from being lazy in the afternoon, and I think that'll be a good habit to get into. So anyway, enough about me. Let's get into the reading. I thank you all for being here, as I really do, a lot. Again, this is my favorite part of the day. So we're going to take a look at current situation and the energies around that. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, and it's very current energies, our daily stuff. And I'm going to use the Echoes of Atlantis. And let's go ahead and cut this deck and begin our reading. Okay, so current situation, please. Nine of Cups. Nice. Past influence. Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, that's present influence. Cards know what I'm doing. Future influence. Queen of Pentacles. This is really nice energy. It feels to me like with the Knight there and the Nine of Cups, and then having that future influence being the Queen, it just feels like definitely an escalation of doing something that you feel good about that's right for you. What we don't see. King of Wands. Ooh. Sorry. He's my favorite king. Okay, so what to watch for. Two of Pentacles. Makes sense. Unexpected. Six of Cups. Challenge. Four of Pentacles. And Strength. Six of Wands. And where does this lead, please? Death. And what's after that? Interesting. Wow. And so I pulled the Death, and then Four of Cups, and then King of Cups. So there's some definite growth here. Advice. Tower. Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So overall, I feel like you're reaching I don't want to say, it's not a conclusion. It's just you're reaching a goal, something that you've put together, and you just are kind of starting to feel the benefits of it with the Three of Wands. And this would be, excuse me, I'm going to put my deck over here. So the current situation is the Nine of Cups, and this is something that you've been, really manifesting or dreaming about, or I feel like there's a lot of intuitive stuff here. I feel like it's something that you've been manifesting, but not just manifesting. You've also been actively seeking it. Whether that means it's been in the forefront of your mind, or whether that means that you've been physically actively seeking something, like a new job or something. But there's something here that it's more important than even just a job. Okay, so yeah, jobs are important, right? We have to have our money, and but this tells me that it's important to your sanity almost. I'm laughing when I say that, but that's kind of how I'm getting a feeling. Like it's more it's your it if it's a job, let's just say it's more than just a job because it affects your overall well-being and who you are and what you want out of life and your joy and all of those things. And it could be very something small, even, as much as it is something big like a job. um, it, there's something that you have wanted and have really wanted, and it's coming in with the king, with the Knight of Cups. That energy tells me that whatever this is coming in now. So that's why I feel like the Three of Wands is in the bottom of the deck, because of this Knight of Cups energy that, and he's daydreaming. And it's funny because the Four of Cups down here looks like she's daydreaming. It just feels like you're at a point. And so I would say, if this resonates, you would be feeling pretty good right now. Like you'd be feeling really like you're headed in the right direction, like you're doing the right things, and it feels good. So in the future influence is the Queen of Pentacles, which does tell me that there's an overall feeling of success, but not success necessarily, again, in the monetary way, which I would sometimes think of the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it's just overall stability with where you're at. So that's why I feel like this wish is bigger than just the thing that it is. Like if it's a job, it's more important than that. It's how you live every day and how you feel every day. And that's why I feel like too, that when I see that Queen of Pentacles, I'm thinking, that's a really great feeling. So non-gender specific, these could be male or female, but it's the feeling, and the Queen has a softer feeling. So I always think of the King as, because these, I feel like it's and this doesn't have to do with gender. It just has to do with the King would be the more prominent, but the Queen is softer. To me, almost even more in control in any of the suits, because she's the Queen. And the King is more of the, I don't know, I don't want to say dominant because that's not the right word, but I feel like it's an escalation, right? Page, Knight, Queen, King. And I do feel like that definitely that Queen is, I feel like you're just going to be comfortable. Like you're going to feel good. It's not, it just feels good. And what you don't see is the King of Wands. I feel like this might be someone, male or female. I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like there's some kind of energy here with this King. Now, it could be like someone at work, helping you reach that Nine of Cups, or someone in your life. This personality would definitely be someone that is passionate about what they do. And it could be that you're bringing passion in too as well. But I overall get the feeling that this is someone in the background that you don't see, kind of working for your, having your back, maybe trying to make things happen. If this is love, and it could be, this would be the person that you don't see it yet, because it's kind of like, they're just in the background. They're not, but what's weird is if this is love or a relationship, you're feeling it, but you don't know. It's weird. You feel like it's happening, but you don't know that it's happening. Interesting energy. The Two of Pentacles is here in the what you need to look for. And I think that's just a reminder to stay focused, because I feel like it could feel really good, and you kind of would get excited, and then it's like, getting too excited, and then losing that balance. Because the Two of Pentacles reminds me, if you want to get to this Queen of Pentacles, you got to stay real too. So keep focusing and keep doing, and keeping that balance going. Don't just focus here or here. Focus on the entirety of things. What's unexpected is the Six of Cups. I feel like this very well could be something from the past or someone from the past coming back. I don't feel like it's a I do feel like something is a gift, definitely. Sometimes the Six of Cups is a gift. Um, and sometimes it's, a reminder to not hang out in the past, but I don't think that's what it is. This could be someone from the past or a feeling from the past, but it's a positive one. I'm getting very positive energies here. Um, and I think that I feel like this could shake things up a little bit, but not in a bad way. And the reason why I say that, because your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. And the challenge to me with the Four of Pentacles is you might be hanging on to one thing and there's something else that's out there. So while it's important to stay focused on what you're doing and what you're manifesting, there's also a point where you need to let things happen. So the challenge in holding on too much is when we are so focused on one thing, and even if it could definitely be the right thing. I'm not saying that, you change, your wishes, your dreams, not that. It's that sometimes what can complete that we don't see because we're holding on to one piece of it instead of looking at life in its entirety, because something can happen that you need to focus on because that's going to get you where you need to be, and you don't see it as clearly because you're holding on to this is the path to my dream, when actually it might not be. So there might be something that you need to look for. This is just, a challenge in this could happen anyway. And if it's love, I feel like this could be someone new coming in, but you may be holding on to someone from the past. Or the person is from the past with the Six of Cups there. And this is saying you're holding on to someone that's in the now. Either way. But I feel like it's more that, like, there's someone out there that you don't see, but you're holding on. You're holding on to what you do see and what's in front of you. Keep in mind, like, you may be going, oh, this person comes in, and especially if you're looking for someone and you haven't had much luck, so there's someone that's who I'm focused on. Well, that's not the person that's going to bring you this passionate energy. The Six of Wands is in your strength. So what that tells me too is that you will recognize these things. I don't think this is someone recognizing you, although it could be. Like in work, it could be someone recognizing your talents or your abilities, your work ethics, all those things. But this is also about you are going to recognize what the right thing is, right? So with all of this happening, the Death comes in. Now, the Death is about transformation and change. But to me, the Death is always about growth. I always use caterpillar butterfly. That's like you're growing. Growing in a good way. I don't ever, very rarely, see death as a negative unless it literally sits in a challenge, and it's not necessarily negative. But I feel like death is one of the most positive cards we have because it's about growth. It's about being at a point where you can let something go so that you can be something better. And I feel like that's what that is. Is there anything else we need to know about the Death? Temperance, Seven of Swords, and Ten of Cups. It really, this is relationshipy with the Ten of Cups here, but and I feel like the Temperance is speaking of alchemy and letting yourself take back who you are and what you are in your life, the Seven of Swords. And then the Ten of Cups, allowing to bring love in by loving yourself. And I think that temperance is the alchemy, though, of the changes that are happening. And I feel like that death is definitely a positive step forward. So I pulled a couple cards because I thought it was interesting. But the Four of Cups leads me to believe that the death card leads to you taking another look at things. So the Four of Cups can be about where someone is handing you something but you don't see it because you're focused on something else. And here's where where I got the challenge of being stuck, that you will hit a point where you're going to be pondering what's going on really. Now again, this could be job, this could be love, this could be anything in your life, but I feel like you'll be going, you thought you knew, but something maybe better is happening, and that's what leads to the King of Cups. So I feel like so the King of Cups, definitely, if it's love, it's someone coming in, again, non-gender specific. But if it's not, it is someone, a leader of some sort, but a leader with a lot of empathy and caring, and who is soft-hearted. When I say soft-hearted, it doesn't mean that they're not strong. It means that they're more empathetic, but they care, and that's the important thing there. So the advice is Tower, and I feel like anytime we see the Tower is a reminder to know when to let something go. Again, the Four of Pentacles is the challenge, and this is the advice, is to know when to let something go or drop or change. That Death card, I think, is an important where this leads. I feel like all of these things are important, but there is a change happening here. I feel like it's a really good change. I think that things are leading in a really good... I feel like we've had definitely positive forward movement cards. It doesn't mean every day is perfect, It means that we're headed in the right direction, and we'll get there. It just keep moving forward. I think really to keep in mind to stay balanced in your day-to-day. Don't over focus on anything in particular. Four of Pentacles, don't hold on to one idea, one path in particular. Means have an open mind. That's all that means. It doesn't mean you have to change. It means have an open mind, and that's different than forcing a change. And then the changes that are supposed to happen will happen. And if you close off your mind, then those changes you might not be able to manifest that, because once you close off your mind, because you have one idea, then you're kind of losing the help from the universe. So don't close your mind to new, better, different. It doesn't mean you have to change your direction, just focusing a little differently. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.